Hello, my name is Mallory Otto, and let's make some egg tempura paint. You will need an egg, some paper towels, a toothpick, a bowl for the egg white, a smaller bowl for the yolk, and another for the shell. Separate the egg yolk from the white, dry the yolk off completely in a paper towel using this technique, then puncture the yolk and pour out the runny goodness into a small bowl. You will also need some paint pigment. This is what I purchased off of Amazon, and these are the colors I chose to use for my painting. I also had these little jam jars from an advent calendar this past Christmas. I kept them knowing that I could use them for something, and they were absolutely perfect for this project. I didn't measure exactly, but I added a spoonful of the egg yolk into the glass jars, followed by approximately the same quantity of the pigment powder, mixed it thoroughly with a coffee stirrer until it looked emulsified. I started with these pinky colors because that's what I was going to use to paint with first. And here are all the colors after they've been mixed. On a 9 by 12 inch piece of sketchbook paper, I drew my image, removed the page from my sketchbook, and began painting. I wasn't sure if the paint was going to bleed through onto my table, so I also placed an old placemat under my paper. I also didn't realize when I bought this pigment just how shiny and metallic it was. One of the benefits of using these jars was the ability to put the lid back on while I wasn't using the paint to keep them from drying out. Since tempera paint predated oil paint, I wanted to see how well it would blend in the center of this large flower. It ended up not creating the marbled gradient effect I was hoping for, and ended up just looking bronze. After I painted all the flowers, I moved on to my green background, starting with a small brush to fill in the smaller spaces. Now I know you've been wondering what happened to that egg white at the beginning of this video, and don't worry, I used it to make a little lunch while I waited for the paint to completely dry, before using the black paint to outline everything. And yes, the black was very shiny too. I did find it easier and better to paint as the paint thickened and dried. It was much easier to use and went on very smoothly, albeit a little splotchy. And there you have it. I finished egg tempera painting. It's shiny, it has a waxy texture, and it's perfectly appropriate to hang on the refrigerator. Thanks for watching.